Right, we're on Clouse House by Simplyme80. Clouse House, Simplyme80 with the square. Right, here's what we're doing. I've got retro clubs. So, a 9 iron is an 8 iron. I'm looking for distance and shot shape. Now, here's the thing. I'm using Pro V1s. I'm not using with dots. I'm using Pro V1s. It's got no dots. We're going to look at all these spin axis and all that. I ain't asked about them. Not bothered about them. All I want to do is see shot shape and distance. There's been updates all over the place. There's been updates on the square. There's been updates on GSPro. I'm not using any altitude. The altitude is 450, which is England above sea level, and we're not using any boost. But we might, over the course of the game, use the dots for lob wedges. Maybe pitching wedge down, don't know. We'll have a look. Haven't hit a shot all day. First shot of the day. It's a driver. Haven't even swung a club. And that was bang up the middle. I was on the course yesterday, hitting driver, and it was bang up the middle all the time. It was high and low, but it was bang up the middle. Right, what happened there? Spin access. It got it. Total spin, yeah, that was a low hit. I'm not expecting the spin to be very high on any club. But what do I take from that? That was a very straightforward hit, down the middle, out to in. That's my club path because I'll come round, doesn't matter. That's out to in is my club path. Club head speed, I can go a little bit higher than that. Carry 229. It was uphill. That was exactly what I hit. Now we are using retro clubs, so I might not make it because I don't want the tape. I want it completely naked. The tapes on these clubs. The tapes are on these clubs, which is there, and the tapes aren't on there. These are the Wilson fat shafts that Padre Harrington used to win the Open. I think he won the PGA as well, don't I? Did he ever win the PGA? Don't know. The Open, these were £499 back in 2002-3. It's a 4 iron. A 4 iron used to go, for me, around about 200. Do I take a 3 iron? Which is a 3 iron. It's not a 2 iron, it's a 3 iron because it's retro. I'm going to go 3 iron and we'll see where it goes. And I was hitting these perfect yesterday. That is over to the left, but it was spot on. No spin access, no club to path, out to in. It went left, I hit it left. Right, these are Titleist Volkley wedges, and we're not using any dots. On the square software, we are with the square and GSPro because I'm going to watch The Office. The moving of the what's it is now with the arrow keys on the square, it's brilliant. What they have though on here, is the wind, and the wind would move whichever way it's going. So if the wind's coming down there and the line would get thicker, the speed the wind was going. I don't know whether you get it on here. Can I change the wind on here? Settings, pins, mulligans, course setup, firmness, stim, wind, right. No, it's not doing it. I'm not saying GSPro is brilliant, but this one thing that they have the wind coming across, down, it would be coming across there, or whichever way it goes. It was just great to see it. We don't want any wind, we just want to see the shot shape. We just want to know the shot shape. This course is awesome, right. 13, we know what 13 is. Oh, it's doing putting. We'll do the putting because I don't want to do the putting. 9, flat, moving. Do ba dee dee. The shot shape is brilliant. It caught that one. The shot shape is brilliant. This is just on normal balls with the square. Eight, right. Gap wedge is 100 on here. Gap wedge is 100 on 110 on them. There's 10 yards difference in all of it. So I'm going pitching wedge, which is 125 uphill. Might not make it. Let's see. That was hit. 120 uphill, 135. Sixteen downhill. Have I got that on 13 stim? Dunno. Do. Do ba ba ba. Oh, that was hit. No spin axis, there's no face to path. I'm going to say I can't tell on that one. I'll be lying if I could tell. I thought that was going to go off to the left a bit. So I couldn't tell on that one. Realistically, I think that gave me the benefit of the doubt and just went dead straight. I think if you hit a good ball, that it will do the spin axis. But saying that, I've got I've only got that driver today, so that has a tape round it. Anyways, 73 is a little sand wedge. Maybe a bit more than that, but it was a half decent shot. 9 out in the rough. That's perfect. I am playing slightly better than normal, but it could fall to pieces at any time. I'm going 3-iron again. I'm going 3-iron. Now I can't draw it, but there's the telephone box in the distance. I used to be able to draw it with these clubs easier than I could draw it with the i500s. Didn't catch that at all. Did it say? No spin access. I asked. That's where it was going. That's where it went. .3, 8.3. I think it might be 11 stim. I don't know. Bogey. I think it's 11 stim. I'll have a look. Does it say down the bottom? Does it say down the bottom when you do your scorecard? 11 stim. Stim, that's all right. Right, why am I using Pro V1s? I'm using Pro V1s because I want them, because they don't leave marks on the screen. These dots don't leave marks on the screen at all. These are just like a normally printed ball. So I want to buy them. I want them dots as Pro V1s, but I can't get Pro V1s unless I manufacture it myself with the dots. Either Sharpie the dots on, which I ain't doing, or stickers, which I'm not doing. So they are Japanese or Chinese tyre manufacturer. They make them, like the Bridgestone. The Pro V1s are my distance. They're kind of like my distance. That's like when I'm using a Kirkland. Anyways, so we've got the tape on there. Jesus Christ, that's far, isn't it? 227 to there. That was blasted down the middle. That was absolutely cane down the middle for me. Oh, that's my distance. 230. Straight down the middle that was. 149. 149. 149. 8 iron. 149 uphill. could be a 7 iron. Yes, ooh, could be a 7 iron. It was uphill, should have been a 7 iron. Because the retro clubs, aren't they? 11. Chipped one in yesterday. Chipped one in. I was about 3 yards away. It was resting on the green. Sorry, it was resting on the fringe. The fringe was quite large. There was a load of mud. It went in a horseshoe round. Went straight to the hole to win the game. The guys were gutted. Oh, I had to hide my face. No, right. If there were Pro V1s, right, we're going to see how much difference the dotted ones are now. So if used ones, I think 5% with that spin axis. They go in. They're not giving you any deviation. But it's fun, isn't it? If you've got the kids on here and you give them them, it's all right. I've been hitting them well. The last week I've been hitting them well. So let's see what the dots give me. That's exactly where that was it. First bad shot of the day. But went my distance. Bad shot distance. Came straight off the heel. It did 205. Going a 16 degree. 205, 16 degree. That was nailed. That was nailed. I find that go. 203, out of the rough. At 16 degree, you take that. 11. Still using the lob wedge up in the air and down. I'm going to still go with the it's in my head now, and that grip is falling off. Nailed. Uphill, dead on, uphill. So that was uphill, 25 yards. Take 15% off. 205. Yardage is spot on, without even messing about. Even with the dotted balls, the yardage is just spot on. I'm taking a 3 iron. I'm going to see what this does with a bit of a draw. Bit of a duff hit. That's where it went. Said a bit of a draw. There's a load of a draw. It bounced off the carpet and came round. 55. 55, 5 yards up. I'm going to go 7 iron. It's a retro club, so 7 iron is 160. Retro club. Hit with the draw. There's the draw. It was a 7 iron, uphill. It's moving all sorts, isn't it? It's downhill, 66. Hit and hope. It was all right, wasn't it? Hit and hope. 8-3 moving. It's not going to make it. Didn't hit it hard enough. 2 bogeys. Do 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 do. That was high and over to the right. That deserved a better shot, but did what it did. It actually did what it did. It was the right distance. It was 35 yards down. It went high. 12 yards down. 12 yards down, we're 85, 12 yards down. 6 iron is 70 to 75, we're 12 yards down, 6 iron. Too high. That was me, I hit that too high. And that's exactly what it did. .26 long out of the rough. That spin on it. Yes, you did. Do 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 do. 13 downhill, moving to the right. Get in, the putting is awesome. Makes you think. Two foot down. .16°. That's flushed, absolutely flushed. .13, 2 inches up. Putting is just fantastic. Bogey, because I left that short. The 16° was awesome. The chip weren't that good. This has to go straight down the middle. Which it did. .41 yards up. 41 yards up. That was that. What a course by Simplyme80. This is unreal. That was leather spanked, but a bit to the right. In the bunker. 112, I'm going to go So I'm going to go pitching wedge. It's uphill, it's 11 yards uphill. This is going to have to come out. And it did. So it hasn't got face to path because I haven't got the doofers on it. 27, downhill, totally moving. I just want to get it in that circle somewhere. 27, downhill, moving. So we're using these, and I can't see any difference in these, and it shows up on there as different, but I can't see any difference between hitting the dotted balls at the minute and hitting the undotted balls. I can't see any difference in it. They're going where they're going. This is an undotted ball. Didn't hit that at all. Uphill 4 yards, caught that straight off the heel. Dead straight, but off the heel. I was doing this yesterday. I hit one ball and it went about that far off the ground, around about 220 yards. Never went off anywhere. It was dead straight. Exactly like that. 162 is a 7-iron because it's retro. 162, 160 is a 7-iron. Unless I punch it into the ground. Let's see how far this goes. See if I can get it past it. If I give it, squeeze it into the ground, see what happens. That was squeezed into the ground. Now, that was a dotted ball, and it absolutely went. The total spin, didn't get spin access. I think when it veers off, it does the spin access. When it's dead straight ball, or close to straight, it doesn't give you the spin access. Out to in again, that's me. Total spin is 7,000 because it was punched in, there wouldn't be much spin on that. Right. You can go between dotted or no dotted. I'd like dotted when it's round the green to get the spin to stop. Let's see if I can give this some real big spin. That's got spin. That had loads of spin on it. Look. $195. 195 up in the air. I'm going to give this a 3-iron and try and draw it right in. Oh, that's awful. And there it goes. That was a normal ball. That was an undotted ball, so it had it. Told ya, when you hit them bad on a normal ball, for some reason the spin axis comes up. That was duffed. That was a proper duff. One of the 12 foot already. So that was a proper duff. With an unspotted ball, and it got everything. There's no complaints there. Absolutely no complaints. Right, we've got an unspotted ball now. Again, let's see if it's out of the rough. So there's going to be no spin. Out of the rough with a sandwich or pill as well. Spin on that. I can feel it. There you go. There you go. There you go. Undotted ball. Another undotted ball. It had spin on it. It had loads of spin on it. Look. No spin axis though. And it's not giving me any sort of like, honestly, when there was no spin axis on the Mevo, the ball would just go like that. Wow. It'd go wow that way. This is a totally different kettle of fish. Right now, because I can, I've got a 9 iron. And I'm going to go dead straight. It's moving. No, I don't go there. It's moving. So I'm going to do a chip and run. So not, is that feet or yards? I think it's yards. So let's just have a look. This would never do it on the Mevo. Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Absolutely unbelievable. Look at the view. Have a look at this course. Look what he's done. No way. Don't know. Hello? Hello? Oh. Telephone box. I'm looking for the little cards that go inside. You know Simply, when you're in London, you ain't in London, guys. Yeah, but when we're in London, don't forget to get the card. That's an awesome build, isn't it? Right. Dotted ball. Gonna go dotted ball. It's downhill, miles. Let's get it going. Hit the path. So dotted ball and undotted ball can, look at that. Oh, should have nailed that. Why didn't I nail that? Right, do I go back? I turned the club right over, it caught the heel, turned it right over and it went over there. And that's exactly what it did. No, it's exactly what it did. So I'm trying to hit it really hard. Forget hitting it really hard, guys. Let's get it down that hill. It's over to the right. In the rubbish. Get a bounce. Undotted ball. It had the spin axis because it was a crap shot. Had the spin. Undotted ball. And it's got everything there. I'm out to win. And I am out to win. 58. 58. Undotted ball. See if it gets spin. 58. had spin on it. Five over. Right, dotted ball. So the undotted ball, it gives you the spin. That was an undotted ball. It was a great hit. It went forward. It had spin on it. Look, it had the back spin on it, but it just didn't give you spin access. But it was a dead straight ball. So I'm going on dead straight balls with undots, with no dots. It doesn't give you any data. But on wayward shots, it says that's where it went. So it's a 7-iron downhill. A 7-iron downhill with draw. Right, that was the first weird shot. The first weird shot. That went back to that odd spin axis. I really tried to draw it round there and it went mad. Doing a re-hit, because I aimed over there. I didn't aim with the cursor. I aimed over there, brought it round and it went mad. So if I just do a dead straight shot with a dotted ball, didn't catch that either, but it was dead straight and it didn't have any of that weird spin thing. That was neat. And that was me. Oh, it gives you a chance. It gives you a chance to redeem yourself. What are we on? The 5th shot as well. Yeah, whack that. No way, look at that double bogey. Double bogey. Where are we going? Nice. Going to use a dotty ball, see if we get that weird spin again. And hit this dead straight. If I can. My driving, my last 2 drives haven't been great. That weren't great either. That was the dotty ball. Undotted ball. Something happened there. No, I'll tell you what it is. It's 22 yards up. That was a better hit. Nothing to do with the dotty ball. Didn't recognise that was 22 yards up on there. Nothing wrong with that. Undotted ball. Dotted ball. Undotted ball went further, but it was a far better shot. I didn't realise it was 22 degrees, 22 yards up in the air. Didn't realise that. So no, it wasn't the dotted ball. It was me. 8 iron, 1, 4, 2, 5 up in the air, out in the rough. That was pure, absolutely pure, dead straight. Can't complain. That was absolutely pure. What did it go? 140 total length. Yeah, out the rough. 8 iron uphill. Retro 8 iron uphill. That would have been that. 5. That would have been that. Birdie gets it back. Gets it back. Dotted ball again. Dotted ball. Oh, that was the first pure one. Why didn't that go? Pure that was absolutely pure. Pure again. Bit to the right though. Yep, that's where it went. Downhill, out of the roof. It's a par 4. Deep rough. This ain't going to go anywhere, is it? Hammered. Hammered out the rough. Dotted ball. Absolutely screamed out the rough. Dotted ball for spin. .24, deep rough. Oh, catch it. 24, deep rough. This is going to be one of them little, it's going to be an 8 iron. Dribble it down there, along the floor. Not a putter, it's an 8 iron. That was it, that was the shot. That was the shot. And that's where it went, and that's what it did. This is unbelievable. Oh, there's my birdie. There's my birdie gone. But that is exactly what I hit. Dotty ball. Dotty ball. Come on, get a good hit. Dotty ball. Get a good hit. That was good. That was real good. It's got the spin axis there. There's spin axis with the dotty ball. That was a brilliant shot. 6 yards down. It's gone 165. It's got the spin axis. It's got the back spin, which is low for me these days. I've got it down to about 24 to 27 because I'm hovering the club above the tee, not coming up. Dotty ball, 16 degree. Hovering. Hammered. Hammered. Absolutely hammered. For me, that's just brilliant. Look, dead straight. It was dead straight. It's a dotty ball, but that didn't give you the spin access. It gave us spin. Why did they give us spin access on a dotty ball? Don't know. Sometimes you hit it straight and it doesn't. .40 in the sand. 40 in the sand. Dotty ball. That had spin. That had spin. For birdie. No way. That's moving. 6.5 straight. Moving. Get me birdie back. 18th. It feels like I'm still on the 6th, but it's 18th. That's how good it is. I itch all over in the winter. 12 yards down. Needs to go to the left. And that's sent it left, and it's gone left. And it's 250. Making sure it's still recording. Sometimes it goes beep and doesn't record. Right. Dotty ball, 190. Downhill. Oh, it should be a. I'm going for 4 iron. 4 iron. 4 iron, old mate. Hammered, but it's gone right. And it's gone right, and it went right. It was right. I'd have a re-hit on that. I've done this on this hole before, I'm sure I have. Dotty ball, it went right, I left it out. It didn't go much to the right. Right. Left. That's left. Oh, that's that bad spin. So there still is that. Still is. Not much. Not much. But if you do try and manoeuvre it, sometimes with the spin on higher clubs, it still does. I'm going to go mulligan. It doesn't matter. 1-6 over. 1 stroke penalty. So, that, with a dotty ball, over-exaggerating the draw, it over-exaggerated the spin. I mean, you've got to tell it as it is. And that's what it's done. On about 3 or 4 hits with the dots, it over exaggerates it. But I'm going to hit the same with a Pro V1. I'm going to do a slight draw if I can and see where it goes. That's a duff. That was me. See? Oh, there it goes. Same place. That was me. See, there's no spin access. There's no spin access on a plain ball, but I duffed it. I didn't duff the first one. The first one was a decent draw. Take my word for it. But the first one over-exaggerated the draw. The second one was a complete duff. It spotted it was a complete duff and went where it was supposed to go. So if you took the spin access off, because we keep looking at it, some people say it's cheating. I think if it doesn't know what the spin is, the spin access is, it doesn't give you it, but it will show the ball where it's going. Come on, get a good hit. Get a good hit. Dead straight. Dead straight. Bit high, but dead straight. There you go. Wouldn't expect anything else out of a 4-iron from the 1920s. There you go, that's the test. That's the test. On the unspotted balls, it won't show the excess or access, whatever it's called, spin, whatever, but it will take your ball where it's supposed to go, and it won't over-exaggerate it. Whereas on normal balls, it will, if you duff it and it goes over there, you can hook, slice, draw, fade. On normal balls, it won't give you the spin excess, because it probably thinks, right, you don't need that, but it will show you where the ball's going. I have absolutely no complaints about anything on here, apart from that over-exaggerated on a dotty ball on longer clubs. And it is on longer clubs. Just use the unspotted balls on long irons and the spotted balls on shorter irons. 40, 4 inches up, moving slightly. And the putting is unbelievable. What am I? Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Because I had 10. So yeah, Clouse House, Simplyme80, stunning course. They've had 2 updates in the last 2 weeks. Sorry, 3. One on GSPro and 2 on the square this week. And I'm going to say it now. That played my game. GSPro square, a mat and a monitor with you stick a blanket in front of you to hit. 1,200 quid. You're playing golf on stunning courses. Properly. 3 hits on that it was over spinning on dotted balls. But if you hit a knackered shot on a dot ball, it will go off as well. That's just unbelievable. It's there. No 2 ways about it. It's there. Fantastic course, fantastic launch monitor.